I'm here to give you guys some big chop tips. So, jumping right in. Big chop tip number 1 is research. Please do your research. You must do your research because you don't want to go into something not knowing nothing. Also, you want to know what you're getting yourself into, and you want to be sure this is what you want to do. Also, because if something happened, you don't want to be like, oh my goodness, what does this mean? What does that mean? What should I do? You don't want to be freaking out. At least you'll have a peace of mind or some type of peace of mind if you know at least some of what to expect and what you're doing and. And when I say do research, don't just look up one YouTube video or 5. Look up plenty and many, and even look up what's on blogs or read books and stuff, magazines. Look up things that are very helpful. So, big chop tip number 2. You must go into this experience with mentally prepared. You're probably like, girl, it ain't that deep. We ain't gotta come in mentally prepared. But the reason why I said it is because, like myself, and I know plenty of other females, the main negative comment that we've gotten, especially from guys, is you look like a boy now. And then especially if you're used to having long hair, you might actually feel like a boy kind of because you're so used to having long hair all these years, and then you go to that shortcut like a boy, and then people telling you, that's not a good feeling. You might feel discouraged or bad, like, dang, is this the right decision? Should I have done it? You might start second guessing yourself and end up going back to relaxed hair, which we don't want that. We need all our natural sisters. Which I'm glad I did it. My sister talked me into doing it, and I'm very glad that she did. Because I love natural way better than relaxed. I've been relaxed since I was like 9 or 10. But anyway, let them, as long as you're happy, it doesn't matter what other people think, and just let them know that they ain't not the ones taking care of your hair, you are. So it only matters about what you think. And like I said, just go into it mentally prepared because there will be criticism and negativity, and you don't want to let that get to you. Just remind yourself why you did it in the first place. And just like I had to remind myself that my hair, I'm glad I got my curliness back, and my hair is going to be longer than what it was when it was relaxed, because I noticed that a lot of relaxed hair I noticed that a lot of natural hair grows longer than relaxed hair, and I love my curliness. Well, I've combed and brushed my hair, so it really ain't no curls right now, but I'm glad I did it. So that brings me to big chop tip number 3, which is hair accessories. Especially if you don't wear a lot of makeup or even jewelry, earrings is good too for your face. But even if you don't wear a lot of makeup or jewelry, hair accessories is good for bring out your femininity and just help you feel more girly. Because I know when my hair was super short, I wore a lot of hair accessories because it helped me feel more, better about myself. So yeah, hair accessories is good, like the bows and the flowers and stuff. I liked it a lot. And of course I still wear them, but I wore them more, especially how short my hair was. So big chop tip number 4 that I want to talk about is go into it with an open mind, and don't go in thinking, oh, I seen this girl with this curly, long, flowy, shiny hair. I want to cut it because my hair is going to look like hers and da-da-da. No, don't do that, because then after you do the big chop, you're going to be upset or disappointed or something when your hair don't look like the girl that you thought it was going to look like. You want to just cut it and then just, keep it telling yourself that however my hair looks, I'm going to love it, embrace it, enjoy it, and work it, because if you go and think, oh, my hair gonna look like hers, and then it doesn't, you're gonna be disappointed and probably want to go back to relaxed hair. And like I said, once again, we don't want that. We need our natural sisters. So yeah, you don't want to go in thinking, oh, my hair's gonna look like this, because then you'll be highly disappointed, that, and that's not a good feeling. So big chop tip number 5 that I want to go into is, don't be in such a rush for your hair to grow. Let it grow on its own. On average, everybody's hair grows a ½ inch per month, and I was one of those people that was in a rush for my hair to grow. And when you rush something, it feels like it's taking even longer. And so it felt like my hair was growing this slow. But for real, I did feel like my hair was going that slow because I was so in a rush. So just focus more on the healthiness of your hair and just getting new tips and new hairstyles and stuff to do. And just focus less on the length, because you focus less on the length, it'll feel like your hair is growing that fast. That fast. It'll feel like your hair is growing. So yeah. Big chop tip number 6 that I want to give you guys is make sure you have a good moisturizer with you, because I've noticed that a lot of females' hair becomes very dry when they first cut off all their hair. So you want a good moisturizer, or just a moisturizer that you think may work good or that you just want to try. Make sure you have a moisturizer. That would be very tipful for you to have. So that's all I wanted to, the tips that I have for you guys today, and I hope that this was very helpful, or should I say tipful, for you guys. And just comment, give me any give me any questions that you write, any questions that you may have, or anything that you may want to discuss, chit chat about, or whatever. I'm here. So thank you, and subscribe.